Hello and welcome to yet another outwardly experience, my fellow Ragers. Anywho, today we'll be learning how to make a custom admin system so that we can make admin related commands which a normal player cannot use in the further future videos. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make a column in our database which contains the value, the data of our admin level. So I'm creating my player table inside core, inside the folder player. This is my string query. We will just modify this a little bit. So what we will do is we will add the column name admin. We will keep the data type as int. The length can be 4, that is more than enough, not null. Default default value will be 0. 0 being admin level none, and the rest can keep going on from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we have set our column, we need to set a variable in which the admin level will be stored. And my variables are stored in a custom class. The class is inside my folder player and the class is data. Inside the class data, I have all of these variables which contain extra information about the player. So the GTA Network API gives us a player class for client which contains quite enough data values, but we need more, something else other than what we already have. So what I have created is this class data which contains extra data like password, cache, age, health, and obviously I've also stored the client data type, and the value will be stored inside the identifier player data. So what I'm basically doing is I am creating a data class. Inside that data class, I am storing the client data type, and that player.data is getting stored inside the client data type using .set data. Now that we have our class, we will create a variable in this. So public int, and the name of the integer will be admin. We will make a getter and setter function. Once you have done this, we need to give an initial value to this variable whenever the object is created. And my object is getting created over here. In core, when a player connects, I am creating a data type of data and the object name is temp. I'm creating it and then I'm storing it using .set data inside the client class. So we need to give it an initial value. So this dot admin is equals to 0. Now the problem with 0 is that 0 seems to be a little less meaningful. We need to give some more meaning to it. So instead of using a magic number, which is basically a number which has no meaning to it, we will use enumerators or short enums. So public enum, let's call this admin level, and we will use admin none, admin junior, admin, let's say head, and admin owner. Now the thing about enums is that the first element starts from 0, the second will go to 1, the third 2, and the fourth 3. If you want to, you can change the value as well using this equals to 4. So now this is 4 and this becomes 5. But we don't want that. We just want the normal static value. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the admin levels has each level has a name for itself. Instead of a value, they have a name, which gives more meaning to it. So we will use this only. So this dot wait player dot admin level dot admin none. Now this is of data type admin level. We need to typecast this into int. There we go. Now this is typecasted into an int and then stored in our variable admin. We don't need this because I've already used it's in the namespace. Now we have initialized the value to admin none, we have created the variable, we have created a column. Where have I created the column? Over here. What we need to do is we need to retrieve the data from the database when a player is logging in and then store the data in this variable. So I have that done inside login folder and the class login.cs. Over here I have used this string query, select all from accounts where player name is the placeholder player name, and then I have retrieved all of my data over here. What we will do is we will add the admin column as well. So temp.admin is equals to, we will typecast it to int, and then reader, the column name. The column name is, for my case, admin. So this is how you make an admin system. You have all of the variables related to admin in the variable object, the class variable admin. You will use enumerators to give meaning to the values. So instead of using 0, 1, 2, 3, you can use admin none, admin junior, admin head, so on and so forth. And then you can save it in your SQL data, which should be, I don't think I've actually made a saving function. So you can save this as well using an SQL query. I might make a video on that as well. So anyway, if you've learned anything from this video, then hit that like button, subscribe for more tutorials, and peace out.